Hi there. This is the head of Lord Colin Moynihan, and it's what I've been working on now for a few weeks. Just to let you know, this is a clay piece. I put the clay in the mould, which is here. So laid the mould open, I laid clay in it like it was a big pie dish. Did that on the front and the back, joined the two together, and then put some struts in at the side to support it. And then after that, when it came out of the, because it has stayed there a little while to stiffen up, when it came out of there, I then spent quite a while clearing all the plaster off. I made the end of Colin's nose using photographs of him that I took when I was working with him. And then I've made a complex design. There we go. Complex design of what he wanted on his head. And then spent quite a while drawing that out, planning that as a drawing, and then drawing it onto his head. And now I've started carving in. It's probably the most complex head I've ever made. Colin was an Olympian. He was a sportsman at college, at university, and he was an Olympian, and he was both at the Moscow and the Los Angeles Games. And also he became sports minister in Margaret Thatcher's government, and because of that he travelled to quite a few Olympic Games, but he also competed in games, so he travelled around, and lots of the imagery on here are to do with logos from the various games he was in. And I've just drawn that around his head, and I've started carving it in. Some of the pieces I'm building up and adding on so that they stand in relief from the surface. This piece is finally going to be cast in bronze, so I want it to have quite a strong relief to it, because the whole thing will be predominantly one colour, and I want to have enough sort of depth into it that I'll get good shadow, darks and lights. And then in the background there's the Union flag that I'm just going to put in through there. Okay, and I'll show you some more. What I'm doing is also I'm photographing it every step of the way, so that I'll later put together like a PowerPoint that will just flick through it, so you can see it all changing. There's not a lot happening on the back, just his hair. And I'm working on this through the nights because it's a bit hot during the day to work on it. When I come to wrap it up, I use these sort of cloths that I dampen down, while them under a tap, dampen down, really wring them out so they're not soaking wet, and just lay them on the head and cover it over the plastic bag. If you make them too wet when you lay them on the clay begins to collapse because it can't hold the weight. Okay, I hope you find that interesting.